In a landmark decision, the US Supreme Court has ruled former President Donald Trump is entitled to absolute immunity from prosecution for some official acts while in office. Our North America correspondent Barbarra Miller joins us from outside the court in Washington. Barbara, good morning. So this ruling was in connection with the January the 6th case. What exactly did the court decide?
The court found that Donald Trump and any former president really has pretty significant immunity for anything they did which could be classed as an official act. Now, the reasoning behind that decision is that presidents have to make snap decisions, that they should be able to act without fear of prosecution. And the court went into some of the allegations in the January 6th case against Donald Trump, saying that, for example, conversations with Justice Department officials and with his vice president, well, they would count as official acts. Now, the allegation brought by Special Counsel Jack Smith is that Donald Trump tried to pressure Vice President Mike Pence into not certifying the results of the election. The court also suggested that perhaps that speech Donald Trump made on January 6th before his supporters stormed the Capitol might also be an official act because it was a public communication. So it's now up to the lower court to decide whether some of these actions can still be classed as unofficial acts and whether any of this January 6th case really remains. What it certainly does is it delays further that case. There's very almost no chance it could possibly take place before November's election. It could, Michael, totally derail that case. There might not be enough of it left after the court goes through this ruling from the court to really carry on with it. No wonder then that Donald Trump has described today's decision as a big win.
So, Bob, what could this mean for Donald Trump's other cases going forward?
Look, I think that's really up in the air now. I think what we'd expect is that Donald Trump's lawyers are really going through this ruling now and seeing whether it can apply to those other cases. For example, the hush money case, the only one of the 4 criminal cases he's facing, where he's been tried and convicted. Some tweets were used in evidence there, for example, some testimony from his former advisor, Hope Hicks. It's possible they'll try and mount a case there that those should be deemed official acts and use that in their appeal against this conviction. I think the same could be seen in the other cases he's facing. So really, I think this decision almost went further than Donald Trump had perhaps hoped for. He wanted to delay this case. The decision appears to have gone further than that. So far that in a dissenting opinion, Justice Sonia Sotomayor said that it made a mockery, this decision, of the concept that no man was above the law. It said that it would allow a president to operate essentially in a law-free zone, that they could, she said, order the assassination of a political rival and be immune from prosecution. So questions now not just about what it means for January 6th case and the other criminal cases Donald Trump's facing, but what it could mean for a possible second Trump presidency.